T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Good morning.
How are you, bro?
Fantastic, man.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good morning. Great, bro. I'm fantastic. Yes. Let's get this party rocking, man. How's everything in your world?
Everything is awesome, bro.
Cool.
Very good.
Trying to adjust this new vintage hat over here.
Oh, a new vintage hat.
There's a vintage hat sale going on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, that's like an oxymoron. It's new vintage.
New vintage.
Yeah.
But that's two words that don't really go together.
Yeah, that's right.
New vintage.
Yeah. You know what? I think you're new vintage.
You think I'm new vintage? Like as a person?
And I'm new vintage. Right?
This is too deep for me. This is like the Matrix. I'm not getting it. It's like
okay. All right. Well, let's move on.
My brain hurts.
Let's start welcoming people because we're doing a show here.
Mario Magari agrees with me. He's like, this is confusing.
Oh man. Okay. Brian, wait.
No, exactly.
Long Island,
everybody.
What's that?
I said, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Yeah. Brian, wait. Long Island, New York, 200 stars. Joel Maker, 500 stars. The stars are coming. Let's do this.
All right. Robin Lambert, 500 stars.
Tim Lambert, Dallas, Texas, 50 stars.
Nice. Well, I'm going to start saying my good mornings and good days to everybody around the world. We've got New York City is coming on strong today. We got, man, it's going too fast. Larita from Queens, Terza from the Bronx, and there was somebody else I saw a minute ago. But good morning to you guys from New York City.
Yeah.
Juan Pablo Fuentes from Costa Rica.
Oh, nice. Costa Rica. Wow.
Costa Rica.
Okay. Deborah Lowe Moss from Memphis, Tennessee.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Tonya Shaw from North Kakalaka.
Diana Hardy from South Kakalaka.
Kester Phillips from TNT, Trinidad and Tobago is in the house.
Hey, Kiara Lasty from Houston.
What's up, Kiara?
By way of Puerto Vallarta.
By way of Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
Hey, we got one of our future diamonds. I mean, I'm everybody's a future diamond, but this guy, I know he's really chasing it right now. Alte Errol from Essex, UK, United Kingdom. What's up, Alte?
Hold on a second here. Erica Williams says, great morning from Walmart in Griffin, Georgia. Take flight school with you.
I think that's a first.
I think it is.
I don't think we've ever had anybody from Walmart on before.
Oh man, that's funny.
Let's see, who else do we have on here? We've got Edgar Lohman dropping down the stars. Thank you, Edgar, for the stars. We've got who else? Oh,
Maya Vassar
in the house. Angela Lynn.
Maya Vassar from Chicago, 50 stars.
Maya, what's happening? Who else do we have? Viola Hall, one of our now you want to talk about somebody being vintage? She's vintage Ibüümerang.
She is.
Viola, we love you.
Viola is just a flight school veteran.
Yes. Sabrina DeSavage from Denmark. What's up, Sabrina?
Hey.
All right. I don't think I've seen her name before. Are you new, Sabrina? If so, welcome to the family.
Yeah. Rochelle Campbell something sent 500 stars.
You're going to see a lot of that. Mark can kill those names. Names die a hard death.
Her name is not on there. It's
not on there.
It's got 3 dots after it.
Oh, that's really hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce 3 dots?
You don't.
No. Sheila from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary Jaworski, 200 stars. Thank you, Mary.
Yes. Hey, guess what? We had another flight school veteran in the house. You ready? Get yourself ready. It's Coralis from Puerto Rico. All right.
Did we get it?
We got it. We
All
got
right.
it.
All right.
We've
Okay.
got Didier on from Antwerp, Belgium.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yes, Belgium.
Desmond Big D Donaldson from Brentwood, New York sent 100 stars. Bart Bartlett, ready to fire up. he
Vintage.
said.
Yes. Yes, Malaysia from St. Lucia. What's up, Fran? How you doing? Good to see you out there.
Yeah, Robin Leatherby, 500 stars. Thank you, Robin. Lutricia Black, 100 stars. Thank you, Lutricia.
Awesome. Going
So
vintage
cool.
again. We got B. Carter from Puerto Vallarta
Yeah.
by way of Houston.
Yes. Bart Bartlett sent 200 stars. Awesome.
And we've got Dilber from Frankfurt, Germany. I'm just so excited about all the new people and the new countries. I love it. Way to go,
Hey.
Dilber. Welcome.
Dr. Latrice Legendaire, spectacular Saturday, and sent 1,000 stars.
And Marlito Tilag joined us from the Philippines.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. I don't know if it's good morning. It's good evening in the Philippines right now.
Yes, it is.
They did say good evening in their comment.
All right.
Oh, check this one out. Karen Coleman. Good morning, everyone. I just had my first cruise through IGO 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Way to go, Karen. Where the pictures at? So let's get those pictures going on social media, Karen, and tag Ibüümerang, and our champions will definitely repost.
All right. Janice with a Y, Griggs sent 500 stars.
Yes.
Yeah. Right on.
Right.
You ready to rock and roll, bro?
I am.
All right. Let's do this.
Oh.
Who is it?
Monica from Budapest.
Yes.
Europe is representing.
We can't forget her. We can't forget her.
European vintage in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Monica. All right. I think we said all our good mornings, good days, good evenings. And I also want to say hello to everyone on the translation line.
Ooh.
Yes. So
Okay.
that would be Benvenidos to the Spanish line. Right?
Yes.
What else do we have today?
English. Good
English.
morning.
Hello. What up? Okay. Who else we have?
Check.
Check. Ahoy.
Hey.
Hey.
Italian.
Tim said we have French line. I think we have French line. French.
Bonjour. Yeah. And we have Italian.
May even have an Italian line. Ciao.
Yes.
I think ciao. All right.
Hey, Carolyn Johnson sent 1,000 stars. Thank you, Carolyn.
CJ, what's happening?
All right.
All right.
Let's rock and roll. Let's get into
Let's do this. Hey, you guys, get your teams on. We're going to do something fun on flight school today.
Yeah.
So just so you know, just advance notice, today's flight school is 0 to Hero.
It
Ellev8 panel. So we're going to have people on who learned to trade Forex from the school of Ellev8. We're going to have one of our rock star educators, Aaron, the Good Shepherd Lockhart. He's going to be on today leading that panel, and we're going to have some of our rock stars on here. So here's a great flight school for all of your team members who do not have an Ellev8 subscription. That's who needs to be on today. If you have team members, even customers who do not have an Ellev8 subscription, they're going to learn today from people who got over any intimidation, et cetera, and learned and are actually now successful traders. So there you go.
Love it.
And thank you, B. Thank you, Miss B. Lady B. I love her. Red looks good on you, T. Gray. My girl. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Compliments are welcome. All compliments are welcome.
Hey, all compliments are welcome. All right. Good stuff. Right on. Let's do it. Disclaimer guy.
Disclaimer time. All right. So guess what? Today we're going to talk about money for sure. So definitely want to make sure everybody understands that Ibüümerang cannot, will not, does not make income claims or guarantees. while you can make money here, and we're going to show you how, everybody will not. And why exactly is that? Because some are going to do a lot and make a lot. Some are going to do a little and make a little. And some are going to do what? Nothing and make absolutely nothing at all. Who determines who makes what? That would be you, the man or the woman looking back at you in the mirror when you brush your teeth. So don't ask us, ask you. That's our disclaimer. Make sure you share the disclaimer every time you do a presentation and a training.
Mario Magari, the disclaimer is like a Sunday church ceremony now.
Oh my God.
You know what? And we're going to do another disclaimer later too for Ellev8.
More disclaimers today.
Yes, more
it's like a
disclaimers.
scripture reading at the beginning of church now.
Oh my gosh, that's
Have
so
little
funny.
Johnny come up and read the scripture.
Yes. Yes. All right. Hey, Bill Genius link update. So
Okay.
some of you clicked the link and didn't follow through.
Yes. So, we've been working behind the scenes to discover why certain things behave the way they do, right? We've been talking about the IGO link. And what we discovered is that most of the people whose IGO link doesn't work, it's because they had a fraud situation with their card. They just need to call. And they need to call IGO, not us, right? So we've been working on the Bill Genius link too. And here's what we realized. A lot of people are getting their back office and they click that link out of curiosity. And when you click that link, it creates a token. And a token is an identifier between you and Bill Genius. If you don't actually set up your account during that session, the token now becomes invalid. And then when you go back, it's broken. It doesn't work. So they've given us a tool at Ibüümerang in our admin team, our customer support team, where they can fix it for you. They can reset your link. So if you click on that Bill Genius thing and it doesn't work, just send a message to support@iboomerang.com. And guess what? Lickety split, they will fix it. Now, Angela's going to kill me for saying lickety split. I need to define lickety split. Lickety split simply means when they actually get to your case, they will be able to fix it real quick.
It's a vintage term.
Whew.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Hey, never miss a communication from your advocacy team. They love you. They want to help you. And you can whitelist these emails right here, advocacy department at iboomerang.com, compliance@fw.fieldwatch.co, and support@iboomerang.com. How do you do this? How do you whitelist? Go watch our video on YouTube and it'll just show you Gmail. But then at the end, you can see all of the other, there's a link there for all of the other mail servers as well. So if you got your office, if your back office doesn't work and you can't log in, it's probably because advocacy has turned it off.
Yep.
All right, good deal.
Yep.
Got your boom gear on?
Got your boom gear.
All right, so boomgear.com is where you go to get your EX8 Accelerate gear.
Get your gear.
Excited.
Yes.
So 3 or more shirts and you're going to get 25% off. That is a deal. Yeah, you're wearing your hoodie. Yeah.
No, I'm wearing this is actually a vintage shirt. This is an Ibüümerang Just Different shirt.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, that red one.
Gosh.
All right. Also, what do we have on sale? Vintage hats. And T. Gray has on his vintage hat. He's got it.
I got one vintage hat on.
Yep.
Now I got 2.
No, do not do this.
I hold on. I think I pull it off. And make it 3. 1.
All right. 1,
2, and 3.
All right.
Your
Cool.
vintage hats.
All right. Good deal. Vintage hats.
The Boom Gear team owes me for that one.
Okay.
David Romero is
Hey.
definitely in the house. Here he is already. Mad Hatter. Yes, sir.
All right. You know what you get for that?
Oh,
Another vintage hat.
I know. Fire your boss, a man of many hats.
Yes,
Good one.
absolutely.
And Dr. Latrice has hers on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, good stuff. Vintage hats, $15. Where do they get them, T. Gray?
BOOMgear.com. Yes, I had to stop and think about that. You almost got me.
I didn't though, man.
You did not.
Yeah. Okay.
Close,
All
but
right.
no cigar.
I owe you too. All right.
I know.
Okay, flight plan calendars. Oh, this is so freaking cool. So these calendars will help you with everything. It's got the 10 and 2. It's got the how you set up a BÜM and good party. It's got all of that. And then it's got the calendar. Also, you've got in there a way to map out your group and sit down with your upline diamond or upline mentor, and they can help you understand and map out how you're going to build your business. So these flight plan calendars, $25. We got them in English, Spanish, and French. So get your flight plan calendar today. Where do they get the flight plan calendars, T. Gray?
BOOMgear.com.
I'm not going to get you.
Not today.
Okay.
I'm on that coffee again.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Good
Yeah,
deal. Moving
coffee.
on. Star achievers. Star achievers. Sheesh. These guys.
Star Achievers is the bomb, right? And we're going to do another Star Achievers training coming up real soon. Show you how to really rock your business with Star Achievers. But the March Star Achiever and Superstar Achievers list are available on iBoom Hub. Check it out at iboomhub.com/star-achievers. And you will be able to see it there.
Yeah.
And what's next?
Nina Marie says, I love my watch. How did you get that watch, Nina? You got to be a 12-month Star Achiever.
Nina, put it on and shoot me a WhatsApp picture.
That's it. Nina Marie, 12 months in a row.
Come on, Nina.
Tim Lambert, I love my watch.
Picture of your watch.
Tizra, I love my watch. Dr. Latrice loves her watch. Yes. All right, cool. Good deal.
Yeah. So what's the deal with the watch? You're talking about this watch. I don't think everybody knows what you're talking about, Mark.
Yeah, so you've got to be a Star Achiever. Now, how do you become a Star Achiever? 300 in personal qualifying volume. And you got to do that for 12 months in a row. That's it.
That's it. And then you get this cool watch. And we're going to have some more stuff. There's going to be a lot more fun stuff for Star Achievers. So if you've been doing Star Achievers, do not become weary in well-doing. Write that down. Do not become weary in well-doing. Keep it going, because you'll be dismayed that you gave up and you missed out. So, okay. So Nina sent me the watch. Hold on. There we go. Share screen. Boom. There you go, everybody. That's Nina's watch. Looking good. Who's got one of those? There's only one way to get that watch. Only one way. And you know how? What is that? How do you get it? How do you get the watch?
How do you get the watch? Star Achiever 12.
Star Achiever 12. That's it.
Everybody put 12 in the chat.
The 12's in there.
12.
Forrest Anthony Knight says, looks like my watch. Absolutely, Forrest. You're going to have to take that up with Nina. I don't know how she got your watch.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right.
All right, cool.
Good stuff.
All righty.
Love those Star Achievers, man. Those Star Achievers.
Congratulations.
And you know who I love more than the Star Achievers?
Oh my God. Dr. Latrice.
What'd she say?
It's not an NFT. There's a lot of them. Good one. Good one, Bob. Good one. Wait, nice little tricky way to get us to say NFT on flight school. All right.
All right. Good deal. You know who I love more? No, I can't say that. Superstar Achievers are awesome.
You know what? Yeah, we do love Superstar Achievers.
do?
Star Achievers.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, the Superstar Achievers, they take up the Star Achiever flag and they make Star Achievers.
Yeah. Cool. So what do we got here, T. Greg?
We got the Superstar Power Promo. You know, Mark, when I go back and I think about building in the field, one of the best things you could have is some credibility, right? There are the things that you say about yourself.
Yep.
And that's advertising. But then there are things that other people say about you, and that is credibility building, that's publicity, that's true clout. And so if you would like us to say some great things about you and put it in writing and have it on video, because those are the things that people believe, so your team can use that to edify you, and now you become really powerful in your three-way calls, in talking to people, well, then here's what you need to do. Qualify Superstar Achiever 4 times in a row. And we're going to look for the Superstar Achievers with the most frontline Star Achievers, or be a top 2 enroller. That means build your business, which is something you should be doing anyway. And we're going to take those winners and feature them on Top Gun Spotlight, which is our midweek awards edition and recognition edition of Flight School with your VP of Marketing, Mark Kithcart. We are also going to feature you in writing on the iBoom Hub blog. So now you'll have this cool article that your team can use to say, hey, this is who I'm putting you on the phone with, or this is who's doing our presentation, or this is who's coming to your living room. And lastly, you can be featured in Business for Home. That's not even ours, it's a third party. And we typically reserve that privilege for diamonds, but you can have it by achieving the Superstar Power promo. And this little publicity package will really help you in your business. And so the latest people to be featured happen to be diamonds, rock stars, J Pip and J Pip, Jackie and Jayla Pippins, 6-figure chicks out there rocking it. And who better? Because you know what, I'm going to call them the Star Achiever ambassadors, the ambassadors of the Star Achiever program, because nobody gets it more than they do. And if you want to know how the Star Achiever bonus works, go and check out the training that they did at Accelerate. And that's on our YouTube channel in the comp plan playlist. It's the last video because they knocked it out and they put the exclamation point on the end of that series.
It's also on iboomhub.com. We put a page on there.
We did.
Talking about the comp plan.
We?
Yes. It's the first one under training, the comp plan training series.
Let's go check that out. I didn't see that. You guys are doing all sorts of new stuff over there in the marketing department.
We're overachievers.
You guys are overachievers. Hold on, I'm going to steal the share from you real quick here and share this baby. Let's see what you guys are talking about over here. Okay, so here I am. I'm on iBoom Hub.
Yep.
Where is it?
Under training.
Training. Comp plan training series?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As Daniel Camaro would say. Sexy. Oh, it's got a little thing over here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. We don't want that little thing over there.
Yeah. All right, and you click this, and then what happens? Ooh. Oh, I like this, bro. Who did this?
The guys.
They did a great job with this.
The whole team.
Wow. You guys like this? If you like this, let's see some 8s in the chat. You guys, this is nice. Look at Jackie and Jayla. I mean, that's just so awesome over there. Right? And then I remember this.
Welcome, Diamond Ambassadors, Jackie and Jayla.
I'm skip the music because then Facebook will cut us off on that.
Yeah.
But they did such a great job. I mean, I'm just so proud of them. They just did a fantastic job. Here's Jayla doing her thing. So yeah, hey guys, that's Jackie and Jayla. Diamonds, Jackie and Jayla Pippins for you, rocking it. And make sure all your new people are watching that so they can be star achievers too.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Right.
Okay, Travel and Trade, get you paid March 13th through April 30th. You must have an Ellev8 subscription to participate in this contest. There is only one grand prize. That is a Travel and Trade victory pack. It's either a 7-night vacation to Mexico or a 4-night cruise somewhere. So the top sponsoring ambassador will win the vacation and a trading laptop. That is a $4,000 value. Then we've got 5 travel victory packs. That's either that 7-day vacation or the 4-day cruise, and that is a $2,000 value. How do you qualify? 2 new ambassadors, 5 new customers. Who's qualified? Who is on here that is qualified? We've got the leaderboard. And who is in first place?
Who's in first place? I got to get back to that screen. Carolyn Kusin is pulling it down.
Yeah.
She is
You know who,
not letting
you
you
know
guys
who moved
catch her.
up? You know who moved up and is now a
Christopher
Sapphire?
Taffa.
That's right.
And guess what else? I saw it in the Diamond chat when I woke up this morning.
What's that?
Mr. Taffa is a new Sapphire.
Oh yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Said that already?
Yeah.
Must have
Yeah.
won.
So I was talking to him. He was on Top Gun Spotlight the other week, and he said he was an executive director, and he said, I'm going to be Sapphire by the end of this month.
Wow.
And dude, he is a Sapphire.
Way to go, bro. I'm so proud of him. So what does that mean? I got to show everybody what that means. Not only is Christopher Taffa leading the charts in customer acquisition, he's got all these Ellev8 customers. He's making thousands of dollars a month just in retail commissions for his Ellev8 customers and Accelerate customers, but he's also building his business. So I remember, Mark, and I know you remember this too, a training Holton did when he talked about your business being a rowboat, right? And a rowboat has oars. And if you row with just one oar, the left oar, you're going to go in circles, right? And if you row with just the right oar, you're going to go in circles in the opposite direction, right? But if you row with both oars, you go straight, right? Well, check this out. One oar is customer acquisition. The other oar is business building. So Christopher Taffa is rowing his boat with both oars, and that's why his boat is going straight to diamond. Way to go, Christopher. That's what I'm talking about.
Excellent, excellent. Good stuff. Yeah, and we've got Renu Sharma, we've got Kalola Lane, we've got Frazier, we got Daniel, we got Lonnie, we got Rashonda, we got Juliet, we got Fire Your Boss, we got Philip, we got Forrest. They're all on the board. If you want to get on the board, the leaderboard, crack this top 10. Crack the top 10 and you'll be on.
Now, the total column is the total number of entries, right? Because remember, Mark talked about the prizes. The top enroller automatically gets a prize, right? But then everybody else goes in the drawing. And remember what Mark said, when you enroll 2 and you get 5 customers, you automatically get 1 entry in the drawing. And then after that, every enrollment, every customer gets you another drawing, right? Another entry in the drawing. So even though Christopher Taffa is not the top enroller, he's got 26 entries in the drawing. Forrest Knight has 5 entries in the drawing. That means his name is in there 5 times in the randomizer. And when we pull the names out, you only need really 1 entry in there. So, and now there's a whole bunch of people, Mark, that are close.
Yeah.
They're really close. And some of you guys, I know Alte has something like 8 or so enrollments. close, man. You need those customers. Let's get those customers so you can get in the drawing. You know, there's a bunch of folks, a bunch of enrollments or a bunch of customers.
That's it.
But they don't have either 2 enrollments or they don't have 5 customers. So let's get everybody in the drawing. But right now, this is the leaderboard.
Awesome. Good stuff. Welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Everybody thought we were going to get through a flight school without singing. No way, not on my watch. Okay, so we have the welcome back promo. Welcome back promo, March 19 through April 30. It is coming to an end. The door is soon to close on former ambassadors who want to come back and keep their original spot and not have to pay all over again, right? Why are we doing this? We know we had some bumps and bruises, and then there was COVID and all that kind of stuff. So there are people who, for a variety of reasons, got off the bus, fell off the train, jumped out of bed. We can invite them back now and let them have this one last chance to get back in the Ibüümerang party, because everything is working. Everything is fabulous. And we have a big, sick announcement coming in about 45 days, Mark, right?
Yes.
You saw that message I sent you yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We're about to go into hyperdrive, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can come back with Ellev8, Dr. Latrice. All they have to do is come back. They need to contact customer service. If they were in good standing at the time that they went inactive, meaning that they didn't do anything crazy like chargebacks and all that kind of stuff, we'll let them back in. All right, so customer service will turn them back on, but they have to turn on a subscription. A, as in one. It could be an iGo subscription. It can be an Ellev8 subscription, but it needs to be one of those 2 things, okay? And so if they come back and all they want to do is Ellev8, great, welcome back. Let's Ellev8, and we're going to show them why today. As a matter of fact, Dr. Latrice, if you're thinking about somebody, make sure they jump on flight school, because in about 10 minutes, we're going to kick off this Ellev8 panel, and they're going to see why they want to come back.
All right.
And guess what we're going to say when they come back, Mark?
What?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
David Romero. Uh-oh, there goes that tunicorn.
No, David.
All right. Okay, we've got a new promo.
We do. All right. Listen up, peeps. We are giving you a major opportunity to end the month strong. Starting now through the end of the month, we are doing a go hard in the goal zone promo, where we're going to give you extra QV towards your rank advancements. And extra QV also leads to lifestyle bonuses. Sapphires get $300 a month, and it just goes up from there all the way up to a couple of $1,000s a month in the diamond ranks. And that's for every month that you qualify at those ranks. So we are giving you some extra juice for the last 10 days or so of this month, right? 7 to 10 days. I can't count. So for every business class enrollment, we're going to give you 50% more QV. What does that mean? Business class is normally 500 QV, but for the remainder of the month, it is 750 QV. All right. Now, first class, we're going to give you double for your trouble. Normally it's 2,000 QV. No, sorry, normally it's 1,000 QV, but now we're going to give you 2,000 QV through the end of the month. Who's going to work? Tell me. I want to see it in the chats. And for every new Ellev8 enrollment, we're going to double the QV. That means that if you have an ambassador on your team who signs up for Ellev8 for the first time, not reactivating their old Ellev8, but a brand new Ellev8 ambassador, 100 points becomes 200 points. Okay. Now, same for customers, brand new Ellev8 customers. Instead of 100 QV, it's 200 QV. Now, one little nuance. All of the first ones I said, business class, first class, and an new Ellev8 ambassador enrollments will happen automatically in your back office. You will see these enhanced QVs instead of the normal QV. However, for customers, we gotta do it a little differently because it's on the Powered by IGO platform. So if you get a new Ellev8 customer enrollment, you will see the 100 QV initially, but we're going to be updating those every hour. It will change to 200. Okay, we just have to do it that way in order to make it happen without breaking some other stuff in the process. But who's excited about this bonus QV? Who's going to work hard? Who's going hard for the last 10 days of the month? Show me in the chats.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram.
Diamond Desi Lipova says, building just got a lot easier, doing half the work and hitting big achievements.
Come on, Des. Spoke to Desi yesterday.
And I know that team is on fire. Darren Gibson and Desi Lipova.
Yep, spoke to Darren the day before that. These guys are on it. Diamond Desi, Diamond Darren, they are all over it. That whole team is on fire all month. So for them, this is just like a juicer for the end of the month. Juice it up.
Yeah.
Tierra, I see you, Tierra. Tierra Edwards, he's like, yeah. Oh, a gold smileys, because he's ready. He's going for it. These guys are so ready. All right. So come on, guys, ladies, let's go ahead and get this done. It doesn't get any, come on, take advantage of this. If you were thinking about going to sleep for the end of the month, or if you were taking a breather in April, it may be time to postpone that breather and get to work. Latoya Landry, I'm going for it. Love a challenge. Robert Morris, it's time to go to work. That's right.
Christopher Taffa, he may be able to get to diamond.
True. He really could. Definitely. But he could certainly, I mean, he can get to diamond. But
because Chris, if he's sapphire now,
you're sapphire.
You got a week.
23rd. Go ahead and knock out emerald, man. You can do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good stuff.
We're
Great
excited.
promo. This is such a good promo.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I set an alarm on my clock last night so that I would get up at midnight and change all these. So it's all set in the system.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got the BÜM Foundation, the first invitational golf tournament for the BÜM Foundation.
That's right. This is awesome. This is our first ever. And we have already, I think we only have what, 5 slots left?
5 slots left.
And, but there's one thing that I noticed, and I came and I talked to Mark about it. It's all guys. It's all guys. Where are my lady golfers? Where y'all at? Come play golf with us. You are welcome. And we want you to be there, right? So now we don't want first timers though, because they'll kick us off the golf course.
Yeah.
But if you are a lady golfer, please come play with us. We want you to come and be part of the BÜM Foundation Invitational Charity Golf Deal.
Yeah.
Now, somebody said I'm too much of a beginner. If you can hit the ball, as long as this is not your first time, if you can hit fairly consistently, you can come you can come play with us, because we're playing a scramble, right? We're playing a best ball, so we're not gonna. Everybody's not gonna actually follow their shots all the way through. On each one, we're gonna take whatever the best shot is and keep it moving. So that's what we're gonna do, folks. It's gonna be fun. And you never know, you might end up in the foursome with Holton Bugs.
Yeah.
You might end up with Mark Kithcart. You might end up with Johnny Wimbrey.
Or you might end up with T. Gray. You get to hear him sing all day long.
All right. So how do you do it? To play or to donate? If you don't want to play, you can donate. And thank you. You know what? Congratulations to all of you who have written in and said, hey, I'm not going to play, but I want to donate. Right. Or you can sponsor another golfer too, if you want to. But email marketing@iboomerang.com. And if you're going to play, please let us know your shirt size, because we're going to have shirts made for all the golfers.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
Cool.
Cart Elise, I'm sorry, my love. You can't pay and just sit in the cart. I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know.
All right. Moving on.
Just send us a note. We'll see. We'll think about it, Cart Elise.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Book your rooms. You can book your rooms now, folks. We had a little bit of a snafu, but that is resolved. You can go to iboomevents.com and book your rooms. Now, you need to book them before April 30th. Book them before April 30th. Okay. So that's it.
No, there's something more about that, though. There's something more, because our events chat has been lit up by the event team.
Yeah.
And I want to show you this. So when you click that link on the iBoom events page, it's going to take you here. And one of the things you can do here is you can book your, enter your flight information and for transfers. You can book your transfers to and from the airport. You got to do that yourself. And also you'll see that it says if you have any changes or if there's a delay in your flights or whatever, make sure you WhatsApp them at this number so that they know, okay? Because you've got to make sure that you are taking care of all that so that we can get you there and all kinds of good stuff. So,
okay.
There you go.
Good stuff. All right. Back at it. Let's do this.
Let's see, what's this? Kelly Haupu just sent me a message. She said she'd be happy to pay and sit in the cart. All right. Hey, Kelly, we're gonna have a serious conversation about that, because I'm not sure that doesn't work.
Yeah. So it's 2 per cart.
Yeah.
So how many carts would we have out there? Yeah.
8. So 6, we have 16. We're gonna have 16 people.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's only 2 per cart.
It's only 2 per cart.
All right.
So I mean, it just could add to the fun. So that could work. We'll see. We'll let you know.
Okay. Paradisus Cancun, 13th through the 15th, $299. You can go get your tickets at iboomerangevents.com. Who has their ticket?
Listen,
Oh,
I've got my ticket, but David Hunt says that Kelly doesn't have her driver's license to drive the cart. Kelly, you need to talk to David.
yep. So, hey, here's the thing though. This is not going to be a virtual event. We will have no virtual at this event.
Mm-hmm.
We will, and I don't even think we're going to record it. So bottom line is, get there if you want to be a part of this event, because there is no virtual.
There's no virtual.
All right.
There's no virtual.
Yeah. Look at all these people with their tickets. Dr. Latrice.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Dale Boudreau, Yvette Turner, Louis Barnes, Fire Your Boss. Yeah. Yep. Cool.
There you go.
All right. Hey.
Big event in New York City coming up.
You know what? Ron L may be able to get the diamond.
That's right. Emerald Ambassador Ron L. Sylvester will rock the house right on the last day of the month, Saturday, April 30. Close the month strong. If you are in or near New York, you have got to be there for Emerald Ambassador Ron L. Sylvester to help you close out your business and set up your May to be a big winner. That's going to be a great event.
Yeah.
Eventbrite, there's a link there. $25 in advance, $30 at the door to help share the cost of the room. And that will be a major, major event.
Yeah. All right. Czech Republic event, Black Diamond Ambassador Johnny Wimbrey and David Hunt, who is going to be on with us today, is going to be there in the Czech Republic, hosted by none other than the Smay Cow brothers.
4 diamonds in the house, maybe more. Who knows who else might show up out there in Europe. You know, all of our European diamonds may descend upon that event. So it's going to be amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
And again, that's April 30th, the last day of the month. Yeah. They're going to be going hard in the gold zone.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
Yep. Accelerate. Accelerate.
All right, ambassadors, you can add Accelerate, the app EX8, to your subscription for $50 a month. That brings you up to $149.99 per month for Ellev8 and EX8. Okay, and then that's 150 QV and 90 CV. And then customers, it's an additional $70 per month, which will bring them up to $199.99 per month, 150 QV, 90 CV. But if you're getting new customers, you're getting double the QV.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's get going on EX8 and Ellev8. Yeah.
Actually, the QV is not doubled on EX8. I need to go and fix that.
Okay.
I need to go fix that, but it will be.
Okay. All right.
I'll do it I'll do it when we get to the panel.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. EX8 is gonna
actually, you know what? I take it back. I take it back. I know why I didn't do it. We can't do it.
Oh,
we can't.
Aww.
I don't have a way to separate the new ones from the subscriptions. That's why. Yeah, this kind of came up quick. So if I do it, I'm gonna be doubling it for everybody, including the subscriptions.
Can't do that.
You know what?
Or can we?
Well, because you threw it out there, I'm going to have to do it.
Okay.
So I'll just do it.
Awesome.
All right. So you guys are going to get some extra QV.
Everybody gets QV. You get QV. You get QV. You get QV. Everybody gets QV. But you have to have Ellev8 and EX8.
But you know what? I might get a trip to the principal's office over this. And guess what I'm going to say while I'm in there? It was Mark's fault.
Okay.
All righty.
Good stuff. Yeah, Dr. Tree says Mark made me do it.
Mark made me do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. Are you guys happy? You know what? Can I get a little bit of love?
Yeah.
Let's get a little bit
I
of
need
love.
all
here,
your love
Mark.
when I drag him into the principal's office.
Let's get some love for MK.
We're going to both get detention.
Okay, cool. Good stuff. Okay. What do we got?
All right. I do have a technical announcement to let everybody know about Accelerate. So if you guys can listen up for a second, here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. So when someone signs up for Accelerate, you know they have to have an Ellev8 subscription already. What we're doing is we're making it so that the Accelerate subscription ends up running on the same day as the Ellev8 subscription. Here's what we need to do in order for that to happen. When they first add Accelerate, if it's not on the same day as their Ellev8 subscription, we're going to prorate the time of that initial enrollment. Okay? You guys see what I'm going with this? So let's suppose that you are halfway through the month on your Ellev8 subscription and you add Accelerate. We're going to only charge a person half. And we're also going to give half the QV and half the CV, because then, you know, when the Ellev8 subscription comes back around, then we'll charge them again full price for the Accelerate. Okay. So that's how we've had to do it. We want to let you know, because a couple of folks let us know they're surprised, weird looking credit on your deal. All that is a credit, a proration to make them match up. All right. So we want to let you guys know, because you guys are the ones out there working, and that way people aren't surprised. And we'll publish some sort of announcement at some point, somewhere, somehow, to let everybody know. All right. I think that's it, right? Are we ready to rock? What's going on?
Nope. We got to do disclaimer.
Disclaimer again. All right. We got to do this one because we got rock stars coming up.
We're going to be
We got
talking
some
money.
heroes coming up.
We're going to be
So,
talking money.
Here's the deal. Ellev8 and its representatives are not licensed financial planners. We're not giving financial advice. We're not giving commodities trading advice. This is not a solicitation nor an offer to buy and sell foreign currency. We're not making any representation that you will win and profit, okay? Past performance is not necessarily an indicator of future results. All users of Ellev8 products or services assume full risk and responsibility for the individual trading activities. And the earnings of Ellev8 representatives are entirely dependent on what the person is doing as an individual: work, skill, effort, commitment, leadership, sales capabilities, market conditions, and discipline. So results in income will vary. And this says may vary. I'm saying it will vary based on individual performance. And we do not guarantee any level of success, okay? Because we simply can't. So we got to say all that good stuff, but wait till you meet these people who've gone from zero to hero and created amazing results. So that said, that disclaimer's out there. We are now about to go to our panel. This is going to be fun. Now, Mark, we've got some instructions so that we don't mess this up, okay? David Hunt.
You have the instructions.
Okay.
So if you don't mess it up.
Exactly. I can mess it up with the best of them. So in order for this to work properly, I'm going to go make David Hunt the host, right? Everybody come on screen real quick. There we go. Come on, Aaron Lockhart, the good shepherd. Come on, Kelly.
I don't have permission to come on, T. Gray. I don't have permission.
Make him a co-host.
Uh-oh. See, I'm messing it up already. That's why they can't come on. I didn't make anybody a co-host. All right. Boom. Aaron, you're a co-host. Come on. Let's see. Diamond, David Hunt. I made you a co-host. Come on. Let's go. In here, now we have Diamond, Daniel Camero. Come on, sexy man. Come on. There you go. Boom. And now we've got Emerald, Kelly Haupu. Come on, Kelly Cows. That's what I'm talking about, this Kelly. And we've got Sapphire, Andrea Castillo, the better half of the Castillos. Come on and join us here, Andrea. And we got our peeps on. Here we go. Boom, there she is. All righty. Well, you guys are going to have a lot of fun today. Can we hear you? Say hi.
Hello there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. What's up?
Hear you.
Man, I've never been so excited to be at a panel like I am here because I had so much fun with most of these beautiful people at the panel last event we had, but I believe this is going to be better. So I'm excited.
And I've never been so excited to introduce you.
And man, every time you introduce me, I just get happier and happier.
There you go, brother. Awesome. Hey, so now we have a face here that no one's met before, which is the good shepherd himself, Ellev8 educator, super educator, Aaron Lockhart. What's up, Aaron? How are you?
I'm doing good, T. Gray. How you guys doing? You and Mark need to take this act on the road there.
You know, we go around with the hat and we're like, and nobody puts any money in.
I'm thinking in Vegas there, they could get you guys up in one of the spots there, maybe at the Luxor or something.
I know, right? All right, we got Diamond David. What's up, Mr. Hunt?
What's going on? Can you guys hear me okay?
We can.
I'm hiding in a hotel. It's my daughter's 12th birthday, so I've managed to get out of it. I mean, so I can get into this. But they said this is the quietest area, so hopefully this is quiet enough.
You're welcome. We saved you from the birthday party. What's up, Kelly? How are you?
Doing great, excited. Woo, good, so happy to be here, T. Gray. How you doing?
Doing great. You're looking beautiful. And I can't wait for you to share your story. And Mrs. Castillo.
Hey, everyone. Good morning. I'm so excited, super excited to be here and to learn, as well as, share my experience, also to learn.
All right, cool. Fantastic. All right, Mr. Hunt, your assignment, should you decide to accept, is you are about to be the host, and you're going to have to make sure you give it back at the end. All right?
No problemo.
All right. Are you prepped and ready for what you need to do?
I think so. Once I have the host, I think it lets me change the view. So we'll do that.
All right, cool. Here you go. You are now the host, and I'm out of here. You guys have a great time. We'll be watching.
Fantastic. We should be good.
Look at me.
Mr.
Wait, can you hear
Camaro.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome. We cannot hear you, Aaron.
I was saying I look shorter than everybody.
And I don't know why I look circle. Do y'all look at me like in a little circle?
Yeah, I think so. I think, Aaron, I think on yours, if you go to your video settings, you have to change it to, there's a original aspect ratio button. It's either checked or unchecked, whatever you need to do, change it, whatever it is, do the opposite. And I don't know why you're in a circle, Daniel.
At least it's like Debbie said, at least it's a sexy circle. So that's good.
All right, cool. The floor is yours, Mr. Lockhart.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And welcome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question. And then I just want each person that's on the panel to respond to that question before we move on. But first, I want to start off with this. When I teach my series, I use this analogy. Right? The Forex market is the world's largest liquid financial market. It's cash. Cash is king. It's not the largest financial market. That's derivatives or debt, because that's how money is created these days. So what I say to people is this: you just want to learn you're farmers, right? You're farmers, and you want to create your real life money tree. People say that those don't exist, but those people just don't know. They're operating in ignorance. So you want to learn to siphon off a little bit of that water into your field so that you can irrigate your land. And how do you do that? You chase the skill set. By chasing the skill set, the money's going to follow. We don't focus on the money, we focus on the skill set. All right. So again, whoever wants to start first, and then just the rest of the panelists come in. What is your reason for wanting to learn how to trade? Got to have a why, right? Because everyone needs money, right? As we get older in life, we accumulate debt. We accumulate for our housing, our food. If we're married, our spouses. So there's something that drove you to want to learn how to do this.
Well, I'm going to start. Thank you, Aaron, for hosting this panel. I never really knew anything about trading, and it never really caught my attention. But when Mr. Holton Bucks brought it to us, it blew my mind. And sometimes I feel iffy about saying the word easy when it comes to trading. But just so you understand, it blew my mind how easy was the action of being able to analyze a data, press a button, and create that money tree like you just said. Of course, it's going to take time, discipline, developing the skill set, the mindset, the emotional control, all that good stuff that we already know, and we're probably going to get into more information with it. But it just blew my mind how simple it was to be financially free by developing this one skill. I have developing the skill of leadership for the past 10 years, and maybe it was a little more complex for me to teach other people how to develop that leadership skill set and how to develop the skill set of influencing and connecting and developing relationship. And for some reason, is the way I look at it, it's been easier for me just to tell people, listen, you can learn how to read these charts and never have to worry about money again in your life. So I fell in love with the idea of having this very simple skill set that anybody can learn and from anywhere in the world make money. I'm still in awe with it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy and grateful that we have this, and I wanted to become a master trader just to prove that it's possible, that you can do it in less than a year, and that you can become and live the life of your dreams if you develop the skill set. That was my main reason why.
I'll go next.
All right, I just hold on a second. I just want to say, I just want to add this. When you do talk, you're right that you don't want to say easy. but use simple, right? Because if it was easy, everyone and their mother would be doing it, right? But it becomes simple as you work through the process. So thank you for that. And I'm sorry for interrupting you. Please go ahead.
So what I want to bring here is kind of a different view, because for one thing, I'm a 59-year-old woman, okay? And growing up, I was homeless. Then I became a young widow, and I moved to California from a little island in Hawaii called Kauai, where we were poor my whole life, struggled. I mean, we ate fruit, we went fishing. It was a great life, but listen up, you guys, ladies especially. You can learn something new to change your life. I went back to school. I got my MBA in international business. It did nothing for my financial situation except paying my current bills. When we had the opportunity to learn this new skill that is simple but not easy, it changed my life, and it can change yours. And here's the thing. Daniel said simple, not easy, right? Who cares if it's not easy? It will change your life financially. It'll project you into a whole different bracket of income, and it'll change the future generations to come. It's a no-brainer.
Go for it, Andrea.
I can add on to that if it's okay. Exactly what Kelly said. I love that she mentioned that about women, because often I very much did not take it as serious at the beginning as I am now. And for the main reason that I would go to events and I would sit down and people were trading, and most of the time it was men. It was just men on the charts, men getting money. And I was like, where's my part? I also want to be able to get my own bread, quote unquote, from this industry. And having Daniel Camero right next to me, you know, Raul Castillo, always there kind of like pushing me. I think it's always so good to have somebody with a good moral standpoint as far as it goes when you're talking about making money, because some people really do get greedy. But Mr. Lockhart, to your question, I wanted more awareness. I felt like I was very ignorant to a lot of the things that are happening today, especially with money. I felt like I was getting money the best way I could. I was in network marketing. You know, I was getting the best of the best, learning from Mr. Bugs. And at the end of the day, this is an industry that really is creating so many, not just young, but financially free and creating assets more than anything. So I wanted to be more financially literate, to be very honest with you. I feel like because I grew up, and mine was completely different to Kelly. When I grew up, I really had, my parents provided everything. So I was very dependent on my parents' income. And then when I got married, I depended on Raul's income. So I said, you know what, why do I not know what Raul knows as far as financially goes? So I wanted that. I wanted to be more independent financially. I wanted to, you know, be more just savvy in the whole industry of financial, you know, expertise, I guess you could say. And with this, I've learned so much. And obviously, you know, having great people to learn from and to lean on, I think it's a really good and important asset to have for sure.
Aaron, can you hear me okay?
Yes, you're good. You're good.
Pleasure. Thanks for having us on, and I appreciate you doing this. And it's great to hear the guys. For me, I'm on a mission to learn how to become one of the most successful traders out there. Why? I think everybody can do it. It's just whether they want to pursue it, in my opinion. And there's so many hurdles on the trading journey that if you can have the right community around you, which you guys have created, I believe we're going to have some of the most successful traders out there, and continue like popcorn popping all the time because of the system it's created. But yesterday, I took my daughter for a party in a theme park, and we paid for a party bus. And I was sat in the front with the guy that had the party bus. And I asked how much I didn't know, my partner paid for it all. And I asked how much it cost. And during the day, I had a 30-minute block where I went onto Zoom with some of our team where we trade the New York session. And I made the money that this whole trip, just that basically the guy's working for. It's insane. And so for me, I'm on a mission myself. It's very selfish, actually. I want to become one of the best traders out there purely because I want to help other people do it as well, like you guys too. I want to carry that baton with you. I think it's possible. And to be able to see people make money this way without having to speak to another human being, that's freedom in my opinion. So yeah, it's happening. And I appreciate you guys opening that door for me, and all systems go.
That's awesome. We got one more. Is Mark saying something, or he's just on here? We got Mark on here or no? Mark,
no, I don't think anything. He's just chilling with us on the table, but I don't think he's saying anything.
All right, okay, that's great. No, that's great. And that's the whole thing, right? The whole thing is to present what I love about Ellev8, right? Through the educator and the things that we teach, is to present you with a platform that allows you to build a launching pad to eliminate one of life's biggest worries. And this is something that I say in my class, right? And that's money. Because like I said, as we grow up from the time we start with school, all we're taught how to do is to start to accumulate debt. When we get to our professional adult life, we're taught to get a job working for someone and then create more debt. This is a way to free yourself, because that's the whole goal, right? Everybody is here to learn how to free themselves, right, from one of life's biggest worries, and that's money, right? If we didn't have to worry about money, then everyone's creativity would be bountiful, right? There would be nothing that none of us couldn't do as a whole. And so that's the true thing. That's the true message behind what I do at Ellev8. But I think just with life, right, is freedom. All right, so thank you guys for that. Second question, right? There are lots of places around that teach, right? There are lots of Forex places that teach the education, the skill, and I put teach in quotes, right? What sold you guys on investing in your time and resources here with Ellev8?
So go ahead, Andrea.
Okay, I think I can start with that one, because for me, I'll be very blunt and very honest. Holton Buggs. I trust that man with my life, and through Daniel as well. Daniel, I remember the first time he mentioned something to us, he was complete in utter disbelief. And, with Mr. Buggs, I think it's just his, and I don't need to, be edifying him when it's really Ellev8, but anything that he did, me and Raul, we knew we were going to be right there. So for me, it was a no-brainer, and I don't want to beat around the bush and say that, I was super excited about trading. I really didn't care for it. But the thing is that Mr. Buggs saw something when he said all these years ago that he wanted nothing to do with the industry. And then he turned around and introduced it. I was like, there must be something there, and I trust him 100%. So for me, it was really understanding that Mr. Buggs really has a plan for this company and for Ibüümerang in general. So I didn't mean to edify him, but really because of him, to be very honest.
And for me to add on to what Andrea was saying, my favorite quote, which I actually learned from Holton Buggs, May the 5th, 2012, over almost now 10 years ago. Yeah, almost 10 years ago. I heard this for the first time, and it completely changed my life. And I want you to write this down if you're taking notes. He said, in Dallas, Texas, at what is the name of the hotel, Andrea? The big Hilton Anatole, Big Hilton Anatole in Dallas, Texas. Huge event, 6,000 people. Holton Buggs was on stage. He said this, once you choose your mentor, you choose your future. Once you choose your mentor, you choose your future. You tell me who you listen to, I can tell you, and I can predict your future. You tell me who do you copy, who do you follow, who lets influence your thoughts and your mind, and I can predict your future. So I chose my mentor and I chose my role model in Holton Buggs. So yeah, like I said a few minutes ago, I was completely skeptical about trading, but if Holton Buggs is bringing trading to the table, it's because there is some money to be made. So that's why it's so important who you listen to, because that's going to determine your future. So I opened my mind and I opened my heart to learning the skill through the system of Ellev8, which is amazing and unique. And all educators, the Spanish educator released Jonathan G Money. I learned Mr. Lockhart and everybody that is involved in the community. I opened my heart to learning because of the influence that we have in the leadership of Ibüümerang And it's a skill that has completely changed our life forever. So community is very important. And I believe what makes Ellev8 different is what we have in this table. These leaders, this community, and our sincere commitment to help you live the life of your dreams. That's what I really think that makes us different from anybody else.
So I love that, Daniel. Sincere commitment. Okay, so one of the reasons, well, the main reason, pretty much the only reason I'm learning how to be a Forex trader is because of Mr. Bugs. And, you know, Ellev8 brings a platform that is second to none. And Mr. Bugs wouldn't put something in our hands that was mediocre. And we all have to understand what we have here. Ibüümerang is the vehicle that is going to get us the freedom that we're all looking for. And that's why we're here today. So Ellev8 taught me something that even my financial degree didn't teach me. And for 99 bucks a month, I'm learning how to make a ton of money. Oh, disclaimer, I would love to say the number of what I'm making here, but I can't. Now, that being said, Mr. Bugs, you know, said in one of his trainings, the most recent one that we just went to in Houston, you may not become a diamond because not everybody will, but that doesn't mean that within this platform, you won't become wealthy. You can become wealthy within this platform without even hitting the rank of diamond. So Mr. Bugs brings Ellev8 to us so that we can utilize this and grow like crazy. So that's my 2 cents here.
Love it, Kelly. Look, with the education platform, when I first came into it, it was fantastic. I did a crash course of like 8 courses. And it just took me from not knowing anything and thinking it was algebra to actually realizing surely it's not this simple. Yeah. And surely it doesn't keep repeating itself this way. And over time of repetition and continuously plugging in, you go through that phase, don't you? But it's nice because the educators always made me feel at ease that I'm making the same mistakes that they made so that I'm on the right path. And then the community, especially in Project 10, and in the Discord, but the community that they've created, yourself, Aaron, and G Money, I have so much love and respect for you guys for the way that you've created this home, that you give more time than you need to help everybody. And from that allows everybody to feel comfortable to make mistakes. That allows them to feel comfortable to mess up and know that it's okay. Because the biggest thing I find with trading is when people lose, they think they've lost. They think that it's game over. And you make it feel comfortable. No, you have to lose and you have to figure it out. And the community created there is the biggest part for me, the biggest part. The system is fantastic. What they teach, the BEC, the Brother Engulfing Candle, is my best friend. But otherwise, the biggest thing is the community that's been created for me.
I like that. And that's very important, right? Because we're all tied emotionally to our money. Just let somebody ask you to borrow $5, right? And you get an emotional response right inside. And one of the things, especially when it comes to trading wealth, you have to separate yourself from your money. In fact, the CFTC, Commodities Futures Trading Commission, they have a big disclaimer. And at the end of that disclaimer, it says, do not trade/invest money that you cannot afford to lose. So when I see people or people tell me that they are emotional about their trading, there's no way that they should be trading live money. One, because they're breaking the disclaimer. They should stay with demo. And if they're that way on their demo, they have to keep practicing. They have to keep doing what I call a series of trades, volume of trades, until they can separate in their mind from what they're doing from their money. Right? Because the whole thing, again, comes back to chasing the skill set. Again, we're all very tied emotionally to money. And this leads into the next question, right? How invested, how much are you invested in your learning, right? What are you doing for your learning? Because this, you got to treat this like you're going to a university that costs 50, 75, 100K. That's the priority that you have to put. And when people talk about their educational expense as a fee, I got to correct them, because I got to say that's your mindset's got to be worked on. And that's the biggest thing that we have to do, especially when we're trying to trade wealth, is to work on our mindset. It's not a fee. It's an investment in yourself. I mean, you're patient. All of us are patient, especially if you're working for someone else. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30. You've proven you are patient because you sit there doing that job. This should be no difference, because this is about freedom. This is about buying your time back. Every class session, I end with life is short and sometimes shorter than that. So the question, how invested are you in your learning?
I'll go first. So the investment starts with a mindset, right? So you can't invest any of your time into anything unless you have the mindset to succeed. And once you make your decision to succeed, then you'll do everything in your power to learn everything that you can. So for me, attending classes, watching recordings over and over and over again. I also have a small, very small group of other leaders in the organization where we're on an accountability team, where we attend the classes and then we meet and we discuss what we've learned. But truly understand this, you guys, truly understand this. 100 grand is nothing invested into a financial future. We're paying $99 a month for the classes. That is a write-off on your taxes as well, because it's a part of your platform and you're learning and you're studying. So there is, to me, everything that I'm learning, I study from David Hunt. I learn from him. We have personal talk sessions where we learn together. And again, my accountability group keeps me accountable to Ellev8, which is something that I just love doing.
That's great. I believe the group and the community is a great way for you to learn and for you to really commit yourself to be a better trader every day, get better and better. For those who know me, I'm very passionate when it comes to anything. If I choose to do something, I immerse myself 1,000%. So when it came to trading, it wasn't any different. Every second that I have free time during my life, I'm listening to something. I'm reviewing the classes. I research for success stories of traders, not technique, but inspiration. Because I believe technique, I mean, you can use any technique you want, any technique. You can use Fibonacci, you can use moving average, you can use whatever. You can use institutional, you can use trend line, retail trading, breakouts, whatever you want to use. I believe that if you have the right discipline and the right mindset, it works. So what I was looking for in the process of my education is the inspiration of why should I commit myself to become the best trader I could. So I'm immersed myself 100%, reading the books, listening to everything that I can listen to, mostly inspirational, not technique, going to the classes, reviewing the classes, listening to recordings over and over and over again, practicing, watching the charts, back testing. I mean, 100%, because I'm mastering a skill that is allowing me to print money every single day. So how committed will you be to learning something that will set you free for the rest of your life? I'm not normal. I go crazy when I'm into something. You know what I'm saying? So I just went crazy when it came to trading. You can ask David. Every time with David, teach me, what do you have? Send me some videos. I hug him and I kiss him every time he gives me some new information, because I'm hungry to become the best trader possible.
Man, and you know what, to add on to that, I always thought about it, and I always looked at Daniel, and I say Raul and Daniel because they're literally always there in my ear. And, you know, we have a chat that we have together where we always share our testimonies, you know. Not everybody, unfortunately, is born with that natural thrive or that natural, you know, craziness like Daniel or like Raul. You develop that. You know what I mean? For me, it wasn't like that. I didn't go all in at first because I have never gone all into anything in my life. But here it's so different. You start becoming obsessed with the charts in a way. I mentioned something on the panel that me and Avinash were talking about. Your weekends become boring. And now it's like, I have started to get into like Bitcoin and all these crazy coins to look at them. I don't necessarily operate them, but I want to look at them. I want to make sure to train my eye to, because like Daniel said, everything you can learn in any way. You can use whatever type of technique you want, but really it's, what level of commitment do you have to it? It's not just what you pay for, like Kelly was saying, it's not just you're paying for your membership, or your subscription to Ellev8. It's what are you doing outside of that? Because your investment is your life. You're investing with your life. You're listening to audios outside of, people that have the lifestyle that you want with trading, people that have done it, people that have achieved it. And that's what you want. You want to look at the results, but also, not paying attention to outside of your lane, because what I've also been caught in is I pay attention to, for example, Daniel's results, HB's results, and I'm just like, oh my, I'm winning pennies over here compared to them. So I've learned to also, and that comes with the audios, that comes with the mindset that I've been listening to. And you don't get that fully. Obviously, we talk about in the Ellev8 classes with G Money, Marcus, Mr. Lockhart, we listen to that mindset, but for the most part, we're listening and we're looking at the charts. But you have to learn mindset outside as well. It's not just, the hour that you invest into class. No, you have to also go out to be a successful trader. Obviously, it's all obviously depending on what goals you have. But to be an extreme successful trader, you can't just invest the hour a day. You can, but to be honest with you, it'll take so much longer. And if you have the spare time, if you have the time to invest it into trading, to something that can allow you to prevail.
Very nice. And I like that. I like that a lot of you guys have hit on community, right? Because community is important. And you guys may not know this, the community that you're in, the community that you're building is your trade house. A trade house is one of the best things that you can have, whether it's 2 people or 3 people or 50 people, because that allows you to look at all areas of the market and take advantage, because there's so much out there. Now, I tell people this, what you're learning today is not just limited to Forex, right? Inside of Forex, we have different commodities, right? Corn, coffee, wheat, gold, oil, energies, cryptocurrencies. You're not limited to one thing, right? Once you understand the Fibonacci-ness, that's what I call it in my class, the fractal nature of the market, you'll be able to trade anything. If, when you go to Mexico, right? You want to look at the USD versus the peso, the Mexican peso, right? So you can see what the exchange rate is so that when you're going down there, and then you can decide, right? Am I going to do business here? Am I not going to do business? Because they can change it whatever they want to, but at least you have an idea because you're familiar with the markets, right? You're familiar with what the market is doing at that given time. So I appreciate that. The next question, right? And this is just building upon what you guys have already talked on, because you guys you're all successful. You're all making profits. And I like what was said earlier, right? You don't want to say how much money, because you got to look at it as percentages, right? So if you have $100, right, and you make 1% on that, that's great, right? That's great, because if you keep money in the bank, right, you keep that $100 is still going to be the same in 30 days, right? Unless they dock you $5 for keeping the money in their bank. All right, so 1% is great, and that's where you have to learn to be patient with yourself, patient with the process. It's some people will come into this and they will do great, right? They will take off like a rocket ship, but don't compare yourself to them. It's great, to look at them. It's great to see that, right? But this is a marathon. This is your marathon, no one else's, because you're growing your own farm, right? You're learning to cultivate and grow your own real life money tree. So this question here, right? What has been your most challenging thing through this process?
Discipline. Nothing else. Discipline, in my opinion. You hit the nail on the head there. $100. The saddest thing is most people on this call, even if they haven't really traded a lot, they can trade right now and they can make money. The other saddest thing is that they don't know how to manage discipline and money management. That was my biggest issue. And I'm addicted to figuring it out. I wasn't passionate to become a trader at all. I'm passionate about making money for sure. And then when I was taught that you could do it this way, I started to find a passion with it. And then I became addicted. And like Daniel, he says he's crazy about it. I'm crazy with him. You should hang around the crazy people because they'll figure it out. You look how quickly Mr. Bugs went into a cave and found out how to make $1 million into $1 million again. Guys, it's possible, but he just figured it out quicker than everybody else. That's all it is. It's a bit like the Matrix. You want to learn how to do jujitsu, you can take a year, or you can plug something in your head and you can do it quicker. It's up to you. So that's down to you. But I guarantee you this, that most people on the school, sadly, we give them $100, they won't be able to turn it into 1% or 3% a day. They'll try and get 10, 20% a day. They'll blow it. And they don't understand if they can't do it with $100, then how the heck are they going to do it with 1,000 or 10,000? And that is the issue. If they can figure that one out, you just follow what the people teach here, every single person will make money for trading, in my opinion.
I like that. I like that a lot.
The thing for me, the hardest thing for me, I think, was I'm real aggressive, and I'm a red, like I have no other color. But when I was kind of going for the big dog US 30, and it took me to town, put me in the meat grinder and spit me out the other side like a long piece of sausage. The hardest part for me was realizing that I was in over my head and I needed to backtrack and go backwards and reevaluate what I was doing and be more patient and not so trigger happy, and learn to use the stop loss. That was my thing. So now I diligently use the stop loss. Yay.
That's good. I like that. For me, there's two things that for me hasn't been difficult, but it's something that, that is out there that I've dealt with, and I know people are going to deal with if you still haven't done so. One is not getting emotionally involved with the losses. I've learned how to change my perspective from a loss to I don't know how to say this in English. I know how to explain it in Spanish, but I changed the way I looked at losses. It's like a temporary land or borrow that I give to the market that I know eventually in a couple of days is going to give it back to me. So I operate a $400,000 funded account, and I have a daily limit of what I can lose. So when I close my positions, so I can lose $20,000 in one day, right? Don't get involved with the numbers. It's the same thing, losing $20,000, $20. Don't get involved with the numbers. So the max I can lose in one day is 20,000. So if I'm negative 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 at the end of one session, I close those trades and I open the trades again when Asia opens, so my drawdown resets to zero. Is it making sense what I'm doing? So when I do that, I don't look at that as losses. I just look at that. Let me do this temporary transaction so I can reset my drawdown to zero because of the platform that I operate with. So that helped me change my perspective. When I had to close some losses, I don't look at it as I'm losing. Let me just temporarily stop my losing so I can re-enter the trade at a better position so I can make more money. It's that simple. So that when I changed the way I looked and me closing negative position, my whole trading changed forever. I now never lose. If I have to temporarily close some negative position, eventually I'm making that money back. Maybe slowly, maybe fast, who knows? Whatever the market gives me, I'm gonna take it. But when you change the way you look at things that you look at change. So that was something that really changed my career forever. And something else that I had to deal with was I'm never satisfied with my exits. I could have exited earlier. I could have exited later. I could have made more money if I would have left a position running. Or I would have made double. Like I was selling you 30 Thursday and Friday. and I could have made triple, and I only made a quarter because of always fearing, am I gonna lose what I have? Can I make more? So I'm never satisfied with my exits. And I've heard traders that have 30, 40 years in the game, and they still haven't mastered the exits. So just learning how to be in peace by getting the profits the market gives me every single day. If whatever I get, I'm happy with it because I only want a little bit of what the market can give me. So that was something tough that I had to learn. Forgetting about the market once I close my position. If I'm going short and it goes down 10 times more than I was expecting it, I don't care because I already got what I needed. If I'm going long and I got out at a certain level that I was looking out to get out, but it goes 20 times higher, I don't care. I already got out what I was looking for to get out. So that was very difficult for me to understand, for me to learn. Does that make sense?
That's great because that focuses on greed, because like it all comes back to our mental state and our emotional connection that we have with money, because we're engineered from school, right, to memorize, get a job, get debt, get a job, get debt, get a job, get debt our entire life, so that you're working right from the time that you can, right? Some people 16, some people 18, until you die, right? And I always, in my classroom, I quote this, right? Warren Buffett says that risk comes to those who don't know what they're doing, right? That's what the risk is. And what we try to do here at Ellev8 is to give you a crash course into seeing what the market does so that you can be unprofitable. And it's very key what you said there, right? And this is the biggest thing that I see that people do. They leave money on the table. They're up ahead, they're blue, right? And then they look at price come back and turn red, and then they get taken out. I tell my people, if you're up, lock in a few pips so that if the trade does come back on you, right, you're not negative. Jim Rome said it, right? Profit is better than wages. Some profit is better than no profit. Blue is better than red. All right. And that's something even I had to learn. All right. We want to hit the big run, right? We want to have millions of dollars. We want to see $10,000, $20,000 in our account. And eventually you'll see some of those days, but you got to start small. It's just like baseball, right? You hit to get on base. If you hit a home run, great. If you get to the base, great. Don't worry about it. Eventually you'll make it all the way around. So I like that. Next person, please. See, I could teach here all day. I'm sorry.
And I think we can talk all day too. It's a very interesting topic, but for me, it was just my emotions, to be very honest with you. I remember the first time, and again, no claims of income. I remember the first time I made what I used to make in a month, in a week. I was ready to quit my job. I was ready to and I've been working there for years. But the thing is, you need to be able to also prepare for the days that are not your best. And that's the thing for me. I was always thinking, or like an employee mindset. I always used to think, oh, I have to make this amount every single day. And if you don't one day, hey, you can make double or triple the next day. And that was the thing for me. It was just like that patience too. And exactly how you said, Mr. Lockhart, Mr. Camaro, I mean, taking out the trade before it hits my stop loss, that was a big thing for me. I was going into drawdown because out of that fear, I would take out the trade before I hit my stop loss. I'm like, I have that in place for that reason. If it goes down or, up, it'll take me out because I prepared for that. But I would take it out sooner. And then I would also take out, the profits sooner. And I would just, that greediness as well, like fear of losing out. I would take the trade out quicker than expected because I was scared to lose it. And then when it would go in my direction, I would feel greedy. I'm like, how stupid of me to have taken it out. I should have left it. And it was that. It's just a lot of things. And I couldn't have said better than, all the panelists here. I really couldn't have, because really everything comes with experience. You start learning these things as you're trading, as you're learning, as you're seeing other people's trades as well. You're learning as you go. So I think all of that, all of the hardest things or the most tough points, you're going to find out in your journey. It could be different. It will probably be a variety of what we have here, like what we've all said, but it's going to be in your own like toughness. I mean, what's tougher for me might not be as tough for Daniel, for Kelly, or for David. So really it just comes with trading. So start trading and you'll find out.
I like that. I like all of your answers. And it's true, right? I mean, it's a mind, and again, it comes back to mindset. Removing that emotional attachment away from money so that we can trade well, so that we can build and grow our own real life money tree. Because as David said, right, you want to take money at will, right? Doing this will allow you to take money when you want to in the market. And so one of the things that I teach folks is to, because as I said, right, we've all been patient in the jobs and the careers that we are in, right? 20 pips plus spread, right? One trade per trading day, and then go live your life, right? Because this is, again, it's about freedom. It's about buying your time back, because that is your biggest commodity, is your time, right? That's your wealth, is your time, right? And how you spend it. So great. The next question is this, right? And I know that we have a mixture of people that are trading demo and live, and I don't want dollar amounts, right? No dollar amount, but we're talking about percentages. And that's the way that you have to look at it when you're talking about your money, because they're using percentages in really everything you do. Like if you're buying a house, percentages, right? Points, right? In trading, PIP stands for percentage in point, or point in percentage. That's PIP. That's how you make money. That's why I said some profit is better than no profit. So if you see that you're blue, right? And you're going in there, you're blue, right? If you haven't hit your target, lock in a few pips, right? Because if the market is going to move, you're going to see that very quickly. If it's not, it's going to come back. It's going to take you out, but you're taken out in the blue and not in the red. And you may get a better entry, right, on that goal, on that movement, right, that the market is giving you. Or you can go in the opposite direction. Maybe it reversed on you, right? It was just a corrective movement. So all right, this question here, all right, what is the percentage of gain that you have seen in your trading? And most importantly, are you having fun? And I already know this already from some of the other questions, right? The responses, the answers that you gave to the questions, I already know the answer to that. But what is the percentage of gain, and are you having fun? Anyone?
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I thought someone was saying them. So me, I want to say my biggest month, I probably made increase in account for about almost 20 to 25%. And I know that might not sound like huge, compared to some people, but again, we don't compare. And that's the thing for me. I really wanted to make a percentage every single day, or prepare for that loss of a percentage a day. And obviously, of course, I'll be very honest, it does drive me crazy sometimes, seeing the numbers move. And it's come to me to stop looking at the numbers when I'm putting in the trade. Like, put in the trade and then wait for it to either hit your stop loss or your take profit. So I want to say my biggest month has been from that 20 to 25% bracket. And that's incredible. That, to me, I've never seen that happen before, not even in a year. So I was really excited about that. That was one of the months where I was ready to just, nip my job in the butt. And, I had to kind of come to terms with myself and, just get to that point where, I've significantly grown my bank account to where it allows me to feel okay with leaving my job, and with my technique as well, with my my craft, understanding it exactly the way I feel, to the point where I feel comfortable to be able to, retire. And I'm 25, so I'm more than expecting for myself to be retired here in the next 12 months. So we just keep working at it. There's no limit. There really isn't. And that's what makes me the most excited, the most happy, is that, watching my parents retire at such a, extreme age. To me, it's like, I want to be able to better myself through them. And I want to be able to better them. And, just that retirement is what makes me the most excited. Be able to travel the world right now. Daniel and Talita are over in Brazil, just traveling the world. And I'm looking at them because they're like 29, about to be 30. Man, they're living life. And to me, I'm like, I want that. And that's what excites me more. It's not necessarily the trading itself, not even the numbers, but the lifestyle, being able to live life the way you want to. And I think that's what excites me the most.
Nice.
Aaron, I'll share, because I see some people put in the chat that they made 90% of the demo in the last, for the first week, which is super cool as well. But you know, I went on a crazy journey with this one. The percentages wise, trying to flip an account in a week, did it. Then lost an account in a week, far quicker. And so I kind of had to go on that journey of the highs and lows to figure out, and it's kind of, I gave an analogy before of like a soccer school. If you have a 2-year-old child, you don't have the cones close together when they're dribbling, you have them wide. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to dribble through the cones. But as they get older and better and more equipped, you can tighten up the cones to make it. And that's kind of what's happened now with my trading strategy and the way that I do it. I don't so much look as much as the profits. I look at my drawdown, and if my profits can be high and my drawdown can be low, I know that I've mastered the discipline. And that's the biggest thing. It's like I try and test some of our new team members when they join. Hey, just go over $100 and can you make me $1 to $3 a day? That's it. If you can ride a wave and move your stop and be in a free trade, then take more off the market. But for me, if you can do that with discipline over time, I believe you can. So this month, 57.6%, but drawdown 9.14
Nice.
for this month. Yeah.
Nice.
So this is how we operate. We have an accountability group where the team basically make a vow that they're going to commit to this trading strategy. If they don't, they're out of group. Out. It doesn't mean they're out of the main group, but if you really want to be a successful trader fast, okay, come in, you'll do it here. But you have to stick to the rules that we teach. Okay.
I like that. I teach people too, right? I said this is grandma's famous cake recipe, right? You gotta follow the recipe. You gotta follow the directions, right? I don't do this for me. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you, right? I already know how to trade, right? You just need to follow the rules, follow that path. And then, right, when you start to lock in and become comfortable, right, with what you're doing, then if you need to make enhancements, do so. But if it's not broken, that old saying, don't fix it, right? Be the best followers of the rules that you can do. My 2 hashtags for my group are pound paid to wait and pound be like the Remora. Thank you for that, Dave. Next, please.
Hi. So I want to say that for one thing, sometimes when I speak to people, even on my team, they're, because I'm so excited about Ellev8 and my percentages that I'm gaining from Ellev8. And people say to me, you're in a different season of life than I am. And what I want to say is, yeah, we're all in different seasons in our life, but why not choose the season that you want to be in? Choose the season that's going to give you these percentages that we're all getting across the board here. Now, we were in this program since April, right, of last year, because we were chosen to be part of the group to learn in Project 10. That being said, I usually trade now Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I make anywhere between 15 and 20% a week. And it's very exciting. And I am now, thanks to Ellev8, unemployable.
I like that.
Love it. That's nice. That's nice. Well, my goal, and what I've been getting for the past 5 months, is 15 to 20% a month. 15 to 20% a month. Now, I'm in love, and I believe the percentage is very important, like Mr. Lockhart said, but also my goals are a daily profit. Now, because I'm getting more comfortable, because now I have over a year of me trading every single day, hours and hours and hours, every single day, mastering the charts, which I'm not even close to mastering. And I'm looking forward to keep doing this for the next 50, 60 years. But now I have a daily goal of dollar amount. So because I love spending my money, we're also very focused on investing my money, but I like me being able to extract the profits from the marketplace and spending the profits on experience and being able to taste, being able to smell the profits from the market. So like, for example, in one day, I made the money to get a $2 million house in front of the beach, right between Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, Brazil. 1 day of profits. That was a goal that I had. You know, we were supposed to here for 2 weeks. Oh, I had a great week, baby. Let's go ahead. Guess what? Change the flights. Let's stay another 2 weeks. Oh, I had another great 15 days. Let's stay another 2 weeks. Because like Kelly said, I don't have to be nowhere. I got Wi-Fi. Let me make some money. Every morning, 9:30 a.m., US 30 opens up. Let's make some money. So yes, the percentage, you have to have the goal, but also fall in love with the numbers so you can live your life. And I have a goal of just spending money, which is money management. It's just a small percentage that I have to spend on myself so I can taste the profits, so I can smell the profits. So fall in love and set yourself goals with your daily profits. So that way you can believe more in yourself and believe more in the charts and believe more in the markets.
I like that. Thank you, Daniel. So, and this next question just, and I can take it just from your guys' answers that everybody's having fun, right? Everybody's having fun.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun too. I forgot that part.
No. I've wanted to throw the laptop out the window. I'm telling you straight. I've wanted to throw the TV, the laptop, everything out the window. There's sometimes a trading, but I do love it. I'm having fun.
No, and that's key, right? I wear this bracelet here on my arm that says mindset is anything. Mindset is everything. And for me, that's very important. I was injured serving my country, and I have very difficult days. When you guys watch my classes, right? The reason that I have spreadsheets and slides is so that I can leave that stuff for my kids, because one of the things that's failing is my memory. Whether I'm looking for and you know, people do this all the time, right? Whether you're looking for your TV remote, your keys, you know, but there's simple things, right? I can have my wallet in my hand and then not realize where I stuck it at, or I can forget for an instant my daughter's name or how to spell her name. So there's certain things. And what I like about you guys is that you guys come from all different walks of life, and you can do this. And this is the thing, right? This is the beauty of Ellev8. This is the beauty of what you guys have here through this system, this ecosystem that Holton created, is the ability that anyone can come in from any walk of life and learn this. So I love that. I love your stories. Now, I know most of you guys are already walking in this here, right? You're already walking in this. If money wasn't an obstacle, what would you do, right? What would you do? If money wasn't an obstacle, what is the best version of you that we would see? Because the world doesn't need to see us with all this bling. Yes, it's nice for the toys. The world wants to see your heart, right? Because that's really what it is, right? Money doesn't change people, right? If you're a crappy person, you're going to be crappy with money. If you're a good person, you're still going to be good with money. So if money wasn't an obstacle for you, what would the world see?
I can start. I quit my job. I don't know how many times I've said that in this call. No, but that's besides the fact. I mean, obviously everybody wants to quit their job or what's holding them back. That's my first thing. I want to be able to live the life that I want, aside from being caught up somewhere every single day for hours. That doesn't fulfill me. And that's my top thing right now. I just want to be able to live life. I want to be able to travel the world. More than anything, I think, you know, money could be an obstacle, but I don't think it should be an obstacle. For the most part, obviously, you know, the 10%, for example, the 10% that, you know, you give back to you, like, you know, Daniel was saying, you have to make sure to pay yourself somehow. And that starts with the discipline that you have with money when it comes in. It doesn't matter how much is coming in. It's the discipline that you have what you do with the money, you know. A lot of us, you know, because money will be there and when you set your mind to something. But the thing is, for me, I just want to be able to live the life that I deserve. I really feel like me and my husband, we've been working at it for so many years that it's about time that we reap what we've been working for, you know. And I feel like if you truly work and you genuinely work and you do it in an honest way, you will eventually reap what you've been sowing for so many years. And I get that a lot from Talita Camero. She's always inserted that and implanted that into my mind. It doesn't matter what you have now, keep planting, and man, that money will come. Because I know obviously, you know, we live in an economic capitalist, you know, country, so we need money. If someone tells you money doesn't matter, you know what, they're lying to you. It matters. Okay. So I think it's more than that. It's just important to have a good head on your head, a good head on your shoulders, to be able to, you know, reap that, and to be able to do, like you said, Mr. Lockhart, it just makes you more of what you already are. So I think it's important to do what you can now with what you have. And as you continue to grow, it's just going to be more abundant. So, but for sure right now, I want to quit my job for sure.
I'll go. So I have 3 things that I want to touch on. So the first thing is I want to be able to take care of my family like no other. Like, they have no idea what's coming their way. We're going to build a family compound. We're going to have vacation homes for our teams to come and spend time so that we can all bond together and grow together. So together we can plant millions of seeds and change the mindset everywhere. That's my number one. My number 2 is I want to travel the world with the BÜM Foundation to feed the kids. That's one of my big goals and my big dreams. I want to be there to hold and hug these children that Mr. and Mrs. Bugs are feeding with Ibüümerang. And the third thing that I want to do is I really want to fund or support a foundation that can help all of these souls out there that are struggling with some sort of monkey on their back, with abuse of drugs, alcohol, or whatever it may be. Because I want to say something right now. As a mom or a parent of someone that has struggled in their life, it's very difficult to find help out there that doesn't cost 30, 40, 50 grand a month to help your child or your niece or your nephew or your friend's kid or whoever is struggling with that. So I want to be part of a foundation that can give people knowledge and information on where they can go seek help. So that is why I do what I do. And I'm so excited about Ellev8 that's giving me this opportunity to do all these great, amazing things that I was never able to do on my 6-figure income that I had from my job.
So when I started entrepreneurship, I wanted to be like David Hunt, you know. I wanted to be a professional soccer player. I wanted to have the life of a rock star, like Mr. David Hunt playing professional football. And I didn't do it. I was 18 years old. Real Madrid didn't buy me. A Mexican restaurant got me to do burritos and margaritas. So I was looking for a way to live the life of my dreams. Now, you might like or you might not like my answer. One of the most beautiful things that Mr. Lockhart says that we're all different here. So the reason why I started entrepreneurship is because I wanted to be free. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to have fun. You know, like Kelly's super red, I'm extremely blue. I'm blue like the sky. I'm all about having fun, smiling, and having a good time with my friends. That's what life is all about to me. You might like it, you might not. That's who I am, right? Now, I need money to do that. I need money to travel the world. I need money to make my friends happy. I need money to make my family happy. I need money to have fun. I need money to live the life of my dreams. So that's why when I was 17 years old, I made a decision to become a high-performing entrepreneur. Now, came across Mr. Holton Bucks, reached a lot of goals, still reaching goals, still not even close to where we're gonna get in the next few years, 5 years, 10 years. Trading has even given me more freedom to live the life that I wanna live. So one of the main goals why I wanted to live the life of my dreams was to inspire you, to inspire people to live the life of their dreams. Maybe your dream is not my dream. Maybe your dream is not Kelly's dream. Maybe your dream is not David. It's not Andrea's dream. Your dream has not to be any of us' dream. You have to dream your dream. You have to dream something that inspires you. I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted to be free. I just wanted to be me. I just wanted to live the life of my dreams. And I need to be stupid rich to do that. That's what got me moving. I needed to leave that to inspire other people to be free, to live the life of their dreams. That's what moves me. And you know how many people are gonna make a decision from this flight school to live the life of their dreams? Because if you're not becoming a better person, if you're not evolving, if you're not becoming the person that you need to become to live the life of your dreams, then you're wasting your time. So that's my purpose, to inspire more and more people every day through my example so they can live the life of their dreams. And what we do is nothing else but a tool to be an inspiration. Does that make sense?
Right,
No, I like that.
You're
And
pumping
that's,
me up.
oh, I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry, just real quick.
That's cool.
I like that because I think that's the main issue, right? As we go through life, a lot of the people in the world, I believe that everyone in this world, if they learn this skill set, we can eliminate poverty. That's what I believe. I know for a fact that as we grow through life, it's not about being lazy, lack of discipline, etc. Because we already said, right, if you're working a job, you've shown that you're disciplined and patient for what you have in your circumstance. It's about being uninspired, because when you're a kid, right, you dream about being astronauts, superheroes. I mean, you're just full of imagination and wonder. And then as we grow older, go through life, we lose that creativity, we lose those dreams. So that's the biggest thing. And this here, right, this whole thing here, right, comes down to being able to do something that you want to do, not because you have to do it. That, again, freedom and your time. And I appreciate that. David, please.
No, I'm pumped. Look, guys, you have to imagine, I'm listening to Daniel Camero, who I respect the most, saying he wanted to be like me, the previous me, as a professional athlete. And just sat here listening to that, and I appreciate how lucky I was. I got paid to do what I love, but I messed up. I messed up with money management. I lost it all. I had to borrow money off of family and friends. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. And this industry changed everything for me. And I'd never been exposed to personal development at all as a professional athlete. Can you imagine? And so when I opened up that door in this world and I met Mr. Bugs, everything started to change. And so when I found a way that we can make money here, more money than I ever did as a professional athlete, there are people on this call that are making more money than I did as a professional athlete. And you know, this is, for me, an avenue that we can help so many people. I joined this industry to make money for me. I was selfish. I needed money. I was in a bad situation. Once I figured it out, then I found there were other people that were like me. And I was like, oh, damn, I can't just celebrate myself. There's others that need help as well. But some of them, unfortunately, they're not willing to help themselves. So then you have to figure out, who do you give your time to and who do you not? Once you figure that out, now I'm on a mission myself to make so much money that we live free, and we find the people that really, really, truly want the help. And we say, okay, if you're really willing to do what we teach, we'll help you do it as well. And then we're fighting over the bill, not fighting about who bought alcohol and who didn't. We're fighting about who's taking all the bill all the time, you know, because I've been at tables where everybody's embarrassed and they're trying to cut up a calculator of 20 people because one had a starter and one didn't. And I felt, and now it's a case, no, let's live freely. Why can't we? There's opportunity there to do that. And so for me, this is a platform that I feel I can grab and use to go and help other people do that now. It's not about me as much anymore. It's not about my family as much anymore. I know they're safe. Everything Mr. Bugs has created here, Ellev8's created, we're safe, we're good. Now it's a case, right, how many people can we help? And if they're willing to be helped, then you've got people on this panel, you've got leaders in the diamond group, you've got pins popping everywhere, you've got educators all over the place. I mean, it's a big year. It's a big year. So I'm excited about that.
Thank you. We just have one more question in, and then we'll wrap up. But I learned something. I'm always learning. I'm always trying to be better each day than when I was the previous day. And I learned a new word, undecillion. All right. Forbes put out their annual billionaires list, right? We have trillions of dollars that move through the Forex markets. And I learned a new word, undecillion. I can't even tell you what that number looks like in money, right? But this is what I'm talking about with the Forex market being the world's largest liquid financial market. And fellas, and I'm saying this to the men, get yourself a woman, and it doesn't have to be romantic, right? Women statistically have been shown to be better traders / investors than men. In fact, in my class, I talk about two of the most successful women in this industry, Constance Brown and Anna Cooling. So fellas, get yourself a woman to help you in this, because they will have you look at things differently, right? They will have you look at things differently, and you got to appreciate that too, because in our species, right, the human race, women are the backbone, right? They're the backbone. I might be the head of my family, but my wife is the neck. So last and final question. What would you say to someone who is sitting on the fence about joining to Ellev8? What would you say with them to get them to start their journey now?
Yeah, I'll go first. I didn't mention this, but you're right. Talita, my wife, most of the decision that I have to, a lot of decisions that I have to make when it comes to my trading, I consult with her, and I always listen to what she has to say. You know, she's so great at this as well. I'm the one hitting the buy and sell button and closing all the positions, but we usually look at the markets together, and usually she does the final calls on if we should stay in or get out of a position. If you're looking to get into Ellev8, I believe it's the best decision you can make in your life, because you will be free. You will learn a skill that will set you free forever, and you're gonna be able to live the life of your dreams. Money will give you so much options. Money will give you so much freedom. Money will help you live the life that you always wanted to live and bless your family and bless others. And I believe Ellev8 will teach you the skills that will help you make money from anywhere, anytime. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. So make a decision to become the best trader you can. Make a decision to learn the skill, to master the skill, and you will live the life of your dream, believe me.
I can add to that. Firstly, I don't know what happened to my screen. I guess I'm kind of here, kind of not, but what do you have to lose? That's my question. You have everything to gain, and you have absolutely nothing to lose. I mean, time is more important than anything. Time is a thing that you're going to invest to the most. So I think it's the most important thing that you have in your life. I mean, it's the only thing that we can't ever get back. I look so funny. I look like a peanut almost. I don't know if I should turn off my camera, but I think that's the thing that you should leave with for me is, what do you have to lose? You literally could change your life completely the way most of us have, and all of us have here on this panel. Why not do it? If you're already looking for a change in your life, what are you waiting for? That's the only thing, my only 2 cents that I want to add on here. I don't know if I should turn off my screen because I look a little crazy, but I'm here still learning from you guys. And more than anything, also to add to that, just the community that you're going to have, the association that you're going to have, man, even if you don't make a cent with trading, you're going to learn and change and evolve as a person by default. So I think that's one of the key things that you also want is to evolve, to elevate.
She's fading into the metaverse. I love it. No, for me, I think anybody that's looking to get involved in Ellev8, it's like in Think and Grow Rich. Make a decision. You know, make a decision if you really want to make change. If you trust everybody that's introducing you to this, make a decision and follow the educators. Follow what they teach. Okay, the whole system's been put together because they had success. They know that they've walked the path. And you can either try and figure out how to get to the destination yourself, or you can learn from the cool kids, the smart ones that have already done it, and just follow their lead. And that's why we've got Mr. Lockhart on here, and we've got the leadership that we have. So for anybody, if you want to make that decision, like I think this call makes enough sense in itself, but if not, then get involved, follow up with whoever invited you, and then follow the steps they teach. And I'm pretty sure you'll have success a lot quicker than many other people that tried to do it their way.
So if you're on the fence, here's the question I have for you. What's on the other side of the fence? If you're on the fence, that means you're looking to get to the other side. So get to the other side, learn Ellev8, do yourself a favor. Charles said something in here that he doesn't have the support of his spouse. That's okay. Who cares? I didn't have the support of my spouse. You think he's jumping for joy right now? Let me tell you, yes, he is. He has a long list of dreams that he's going to be fulfilling now. He's also earning Ellev8. So don't underestimate the power of you. You are the only person that can change your life. You are the only person that can study Ellev8 and be accountable to you. So why not? Don't you deserve that? Don't you deserve all the greatness? Here's what I tell a lot of people that I talk to. Either come on board now, or in 5 years, come back and see me. And you'll have the biggest regret in your life. Don't let an open door become a brick wall for you. This is an open door. This is an opportunity second to none. This is your chance. This is what you have been looking for. And this is why you're on the call. Join us. Ellev8.
That's everybody. All right. So just for me, we are finite individuals, finite humans, finite species. All right. Time is our most valuable commodity. All right. Life is short and sometimes shorter than that. All right. Remember that. Life is short and sometimes shorter than that. And what I love about this community is that people want to help everyone, not just those in this community, but you especially see that as the community continues to grow. And that's how you make it through life, right? When you're going up the ladder, you pull up the next person, and they're pulling up the next person as you go. And that's very important, right? Because that shows your heart, that shows your character. That's all that I have, David. Thank you, panel, for your time. It's been a privilege to hear your stories, to
appreciate
share.
you, Aaron. Thank you.
Wow. That was absolutely phenomenal, panel. You guys absolutely rocked that. You blessed everybody with the information that you shared, which was absolutely phenomenal. And for the folks who asked, yes, we are going to slice out this panel and make it its own video that you can use to share with people who want to learn or who are thinking about learning to trade. I see you, Mr. Cathcart.
Okay, yes. You know what? I wanted to point something out here. And I think it was Kelly that said this. You can become wealthy without becoming a diamond in Ibüümerang.
Mm-hmm.
That hit me right here.
Yes.
And she also said, well, I don't know who said this, $99 is a bargain and it's a write-off. You can't find this training anywhere else. And right here, right now, I see people signing up. They're saying they're signing up right now. So that's awesome. And I love all the success that you're having. Daniel, you being in Brazil and saying, hey, extend the trip, extend the trip, extend the trip. You don't have to be anywhere. That's freedom.
We changed the flight 3 times already.
Awesome.
That's freedom of choice. That's what this gives you. And you know what? I need to make the time to do this. Yeah. T. Gray, he's trading.
I am.
He's back in the game.
And I'm winning.
And he's winning. So yeah, I got to get on board. It's awesome. I love this. This has been fantastic.
All right, everybody, we have a flight school tradition, which is we take a picture at the end. So if you're new, we're going to throw up our boom signs for Ibüümerang and let everybody take a screenshot of this panel for their Instagrams and whatever. So here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Way to go, everybody. Awesome. That is a wrap on another incredible edition of Flight School.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and have a beautiful weekend. Remember, we've got our go for the goal, go hard in the gold zone promo going on. And yes, I did fix it. And good news, there was a way for me to make it so that it's only new EX8. So there we go. Let's rock and roll, everybody.
Good stuff. Love you guys.